Good morning and Tashi to everyone. Hope you are having an amazing day. This is Jamyang and welcome back to my channel. This time I'm here at Mount Everest and this video is about the rural life here in Everest Village, just near to Mount Everest. And I hope that you will enjoy this video. Let's begin this beautiful rural life here at Mount Everest. This is Tashi, 24 years old, who lives near Mount Everest, and her husband works in Lhasa all summer, earning the main income of the family, so at the moment she lives with her parents. And her morning always starts earlier than everyone else in the family. This is Ratan, Tashi's 1 year old son, and this is how he starts his day. So changing Ratan's diaper is the very first thing Tashi does when the baby wakes up. They are Tashi's parents, Toma and Tenzin, and their day begins with a prayer for the happiness to all sentient beings. They have two houses, one they built themselves 10 years ago and the other one the government built for them last year. Wow, is that Tibetan Kung Fu? Tashi seems to be very good at carrying children. Actually, the state stipulates that every child must go to school, but Tashi only went till to high school and had to give up due to family reason. But now she has opened a tent homestay at Everest Base Camp and her life has gradually improved. Tashi's first job in the morning is cleaning the stove. Normally in Tibet we will pour the burnt cow dung ash in the toilet because one is in order to clean up the garbage and the other is to remove the smell. Even though we have a gas cylinders, but in rural Tibet we prefer to use yak and cow dung as the main fuel because everything tastes much better than cooking on gas cylinder. While her son is in the care of her mother, Tashi uses this time to clean up all the house. And finally she has time to wash her face and do makeup. And now she is weaving colorful braids with Tibetan characteristic, which also means that she is married. And she usually spends about 5 minutes doing makeup, but this 5 minutes is her favorite time of the day. Oh, that's Tashi's father, Tenzin, 55 years old. And today his neighbor asked him to help with farming. And as I noticed that in this village they always help each other in every work like farming, building houses, etc. I also think that they never need help from outside her and looks like they can do most of the work in this village by themselves or helping each other. Looks like they keep the tradition of farming with horses and yaks even nowadays, but actually most other villages in Tibet use tractor for farming, so this kind of traditional farming way is really rare nowadays. And here in this village with altitude of 4,800 meters, they mainly grow barley. And finally, Tashi starts with the family morning breakfast preparation. And Tashi says that she's still not good at cooking, but her specialty is to make pancake, which she makes for her son every single day. So growing up, she was never really interested in cooking, but learned a lot by using recipes so that she can make her family happy. And interestingly, in Tibet, recent studies shows that these days 70% of mothers work, which 30 years ago was less than 10%, which means woman power in Tibet is growing so fast. Now she can finally have her morning butter tea. Wait, don't bite your mom. That's Tashi's mother, Doma, 46 years old. She has 4 children. Tashi is the eldest child of the family, and the other 3 sons are still in school. And as a mother, Doma always wants Tashi to spend more time with her grandson. So once they are together, Doma is so happy to help her with housework. And now Doma is drying cheese, which is very high in nutritional value, and if you dry the cheese, you can store it for much longer time. And in rural Tibet, once you are married, most of the responsibilities and housework at the home are undertaken by the housewife like Tashi, and usually the husband goes out to work for family income. And after their breakfast, she starts feeding animals. And I think Tashi is actually quite rich because she have 8 cows, 2 horses and 60 sheep. After feeding cows, Tashi puts her son to sleep so she can work more. And in addition to baby food, Tashi must also make time to regularly breastfeed her baby. Tashi usually can get 2 kilos of milk every day. And thanks to animals and nature, Tashi's mom burns incense every single day as a Tibetan tradition. And they usually don't drink yak or cow milk directly, but they like to make it into butter by separating the fat from the milk, and then it keeps for longer. And after milking the animals, she takes them to drink water. And then Tashi collects all the cow dungs and she dries it on the roof. When you are traveling in Tibet, especially trekking in Tibet, you will find stacks of dried yak dung near houses in many Tibetan villages. Many travelers may be curious about why Tibetan people pile so much yak dung at their living place. In fact, it is not strange at all because yak dung is a traditionally biofuel in Tibet for centuries. Tashi's baby creates lots of dirty clothes, so sometimes Tashi do laundry twice a day. And after washing clothes, Tashi's mom asked Tashi to cook the lunch. Oh, it looks like Tashi is going to cook potato for lunch. Looks like they also want to eat potato. And do you know, Tibetan food is mainly composed of meat like beef, mutton or yak, and very few vegetables are available. Beef, mutton and yak meats are high-calorie foods, which helps Tibetan living at high altitudes to resist the cold. But now, with convenient transportations, all kinds of vegetables can be bought as they like. Wow, 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 that looks so skillful. That smells so organic and so delicious. And now she have to cook it in pressure cooker for another 8 minutes. And in this 8 minutes, she will go to water her fields. And they normally planted barley in April and harvesting it in August. And you know the main crops grown in Tibet are barley, wheat, buckwheat and cotton. Oh, it looks like the lunch is ready. Finally, the lunch is ready. It looks so delicious. I wonder how it tastes like. And after their beautiful lunch, Tashi usually checks on her sheep as they spend most of their time grazing outdoors. After hatching the sheep for 1 hour, she goes home, but on the way to home, Tashi and her son always go to the hot spring to wash their feet and relax, which is her favorite time of the day. In Tashi's spare time, she likes knitting sweater and chatting with her mother. These are her hobbies. Tashi's father usually returns home around 6 p.m. after working in the fields. In order to pass on what the older generations left behind, Tashi's father would teach her Tibetan guitar and traditional Tibetan dance for half an hour every day. And Tashi's mom goes to pray to mantra chapel while they practice dancing. It's the happiest thing she does. And when she got home, Her husband was sewing and preparing new prayer flags for their family because tomorrow is the most important day in Tibetan Buddhism called Sagadawa festival. So Tashi wants to make barley soup for dinner tonight. This soup is so simple and nutritious. And do you know the three basic and most staple food of Tibet are butter tea, barley and yak meat. Barley, being the most important crops in Tibet, is used extensively in the form of flour. So this is all about today's video, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is Jamyang. Welcome to Tibet. We are the one who can show you the original Tibet. Bye bye.